Each believer should strive to personally praise God. This comes through complete dedication. Pastor Todd here with a devotional for July 23rd. Normally, thank offerings consisted of a portion that was burned on the altar and other portions that were shared by the worshiper and his friends. These sacrifices emphasize the joy of fellowship along with thanksgiving to God for the blessing that prompted the thank offerings. But the sacrifices mentioned here are totally Godward. Everything was consumed on the altar. The lavishness of the gifts in these verses underlies the point, saying in poetic fashion that the whole gamut of sacrificial beasts would scarcely do the occasion justice. God's people no longer offer animal sacrifices, but we still need to pour our hearts out to Him in praise. Roger Bennett, pianist and songwriter, died in 2007. Prior to his death, he wrote these words on his website. Our enemy stalks us exactly the way the Bible describes, as a roaring lion. He hides in the bushes waiting for any sign of weakness. Then he strikes. He didn't strike me physically, he struck a more critical part, my joy, confidence, and hope. Every thought turned towards heaven bounced back like it was made of brass. Every time I tried to look on the bright side, I ended up imagining a dark future. Then he threw his most effective dart, doubt. You call yourself a Christian. What a hypocrite. You're more afraid than ever, more filled with despair. So much for your faith, Mr. Gospel Singer. I believed everything he said. I tried everything I knew to pull out of it. I thought if I dozed off, it would pass. But the clock seemed to move in slow motion. Sleep was nowhere near. I tried to lose myself in the Bible, but the words blurred and I couldn't make sense of them. Then Bennett had an epiphany as he thought about Paul and Silas in prison. They didn't despair, he wrote. They sang praises, and that was their weapon. One after another, old songs came to me, and I sang them to my empty room. It wasn't a great performance, but it may be the most powerful blessing I've received. The psalmist wrote, My mouth is filled with your praise all day long.